After you finish the drawing of your animal, which you want it to be to take up most of your paper. You don't want a little tiny animal, you want it to take up most of your paper. Then you're going to create a pattern line work inside of your animal, with each space being a different pattern of lines. You're going to get a tray. This is a styrofoam tray. On the back, there's a little number 9 there. That is the back. That is the side that you are going to write your name. You write your name and your class code. Alright. Then flip it over, and you're going to put your paper right on top there. And with a pencil that's not too sharp, a little dull actually, you're going to trace the outline of it. And you're going to want to push down kind of hard. You're going to want to go very slowly, otherwise it will catch and make your printing block look kind of sloppy. And you're just going to do the outline of your animal. As you can see there, it's starting to come out here. You can see I'm pushing kind of hard, and I'm actually tearing the paper as I go because I'm pushing so hard. Now you don't want to push so hard that you actually punch a hole all the way through your styrofoam. Just that you are making an impression on the styrofoam underneath your paper. Okay, now I'm holding down my paper as I flip it up to see how I've done. Good. Now I also want to do these outlines. I'm going to outline anywhere where there is a pattern change. Outline the eye here in the mouth of my killer whale. Now you can see my pattern, my line patterns are not very complicated. They're pretty simple and they're fairly spread apart. And the reason why I do that is because it is a little difficult, a little tricky to make those really detailed pattern lines on your styrofoam. So now what I've done is I've pushed this off to the side, and I'm going to look off of this and copy it by sight here on my styrofoam. Again, you want not too sharp of a pencil. It should be a little dull. I've got curved lines in the fin here. Now right there looks a little shallow, so I'm just going to go back over it, just like that. I've got some curved lines here. Okay. And I'm going to repeat this pattern for the whole thing. Might want to turn your paper around. And you don't want to push too hard when you're working directly on the styrofoam, otherwise it'll catch and make it look a little wiggly there. So Now I'm going to do these lines. Again, I'm not pushing down too hard. Go over the eye there because it didn't come out very well. And then put it in the eye. There we go. Alright, now I've completed the styrofoam tray. As you can see, the lines are nice and deep. When I run my hand over it, I can feel the texture of those lines, and that's all we need to do for this part of the lesson.